Now, like I said before, if you watched my review, if you watched my review on my new that I did for my brand new Pro controller, if you watched that review, this is the game that I use to practice the features with. And in the process, um, I learned that somehow my power, um, my Revali's Grail, whatever the hell you want to call it. Hold on. Anyways, my I don't know how in the hell that happened, but yeah, they um. Oh baby, this controller is so much better than the original Nintendo Switch. Oh, by the way, this controller does work with smart devices, but it doesn't work well. It doesn't, because you can't play very many, you can't do much with a controller like this. Because most games on smart devices are touchpad. I am blown away every time I see this. I do not like getting involved with that old man. What I do like doing is build. What I do like doing is building up my avatar before anything. No, no, no. First off, I better get a weapon. I'll take two weapons, that is.
Head for the point marked on the map near Sheikah Slate.
I will when I'm good and ready. Hmm. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I gotta go and find someone in the neighborhood for these and beat them up. Oh, here we are. Shut 'em up. monkey spank. Wait a minute, where was they? Here they are. Here we go. Now, back to what I was saying. Um, if you watch my video on the review of my brand new Pro controller, this is the game I practiced the features on. And that's when I learned that um, they somehow, and it's never happened. Um, it never happened before. And so I don't know what the hell happened. But they took my they took my Revali Gale, or whatever you want to call it, they took it. I have no idea how they did that, how that happened, but it happened. Um, because within the menu and within the menu and everything, it showed that I had it, but in gameplay, I didn't have it. Now, what you want to I don't know if I'll need 12 minutes, but let's see if I can get some more. Ooh, Okay. Add some mushrooms with it. Let's see what that does. Give me 4 minutes. Okay, now let's go on. Hey, hey, I just got an idea. I don't know if it'll work, but it might. It might work. Why, shit. I, shit. It didn't work. Anyways, I have to reset my clock anyway. My calendar. But yeah, I do believe this controller. I do believe this Pro controller is better than the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. In my but that's me. I mean, I'm not saying that's everybody, but that's me. For me, the Nintendo Switch Pro controller just wasn't working like it works for everybody else that brags about it. So now I have to go find some more bullies. Uh-huh. And I think I found them. I thought I did. Yeah. And let's go check when we find some more. Because see, here's the thing. And it is a proven fact. I have proven it. Whoa, 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 whoa. See, right there, right there. That tells you, that tells you right there that your avatar is starting to get strong because he just dropped from a high point and he lived. Now the where are all the gold? Where where are they? Here we go. the harder they are to beat up and whatnot, um, the more, um, the stronger your avatar gets. Which really does help you get started. If you build up the strength of your avatar, um, oh, rock hard food. That's okay. Doesn't matter if it's whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Let's see. Oh, okay. Cause I'm gonna be dropping here soon. I mean, I don't, I don't mind um, starting over, I mean, I don't mind starting over if I choose to start over. But basically, when you're forced to start over, when you're forced to start over, that really pisses me off. Oh, you sound like, hey, 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 hey. I'll take that, thank you. Oh, him. Oh snap. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa. That's the edge. I see that vibration really feels better than, well, And see, that is also what helps you know if your avatar's getting strong. When you don't have to see, look at that. Yeah, I know. I like those pants. Let's see if I can find some more bad guys, some more bullies. Yeah, there we go. Uh, Yeah, and you're not gonna. I don't know how many people have collected all of them. Ooh, so. Oh, oh. Ow. My avatar might be getting strong, but it's not that strong yet. Let's see, did that one keep you? Yep. he he's strong enough to drop from the roof. And only get hurt a little bit. There we go. Yeah. So let's see. So where's everybody at? Hey, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Uh-oh. Shit. I knew that was gonna happen. I just really work on to beat up or the great ones. Ah, shit. Cause see, if you can beat up, if you can beat up these guys, you get stronger. It makes your avatar that much stronger. hmm. Let's go at it from a different approach. Okay, they were alerted, but no one's coming out. That's good. Run away. No, 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 no. You don't want me. You don't want. No, no, no. You don't want. Stop following me. I will charge you with stalking. There we go. Go back inside. That's it. Now, let's play. You ain't so tough without you big old spike stick, are you? Okay, let's see. What do I have to eat? Nothing. Son of a gun. Well, let's get some. Just in case this doesn't go well. Oh, he threw a rock. You son of a moblin. He threw a rock at me. This son of a. He threw a fireball rock. That bastard. I'm watching me. I'm hungry. Hold on. Hold on. Somebody's calling me. Hello.
Hi, I'm at the laundromat, and the main big washer in the front has it's been going on like a 2-hour wash, and
Yes.
all it keeps doing is rinsing on 14 minutes.
Yes,
And it
ma'am.
says the door is locked. I don't know what to do.
Well, I'm going to give you the number for Dennis.
For what?
Dennis. He's
Okay.
the other owner.
Okay.
Yeah, he lives right there in Slidell.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Let me pull up my contact. Yes, ma'am. Okay. You call him, and he should. His number. His number is 985
Okay.
960
Okay.
1006.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Now I
All
hope
right. Thank you.
hope everything works out, ma'am.
All right.
Till next time.
Thank you.
Business. Huh. I'm not there in Louisiana, but I still. Where did he go? Did I beat him up? I think I did. I think I beat him up. Now, the true test. Hey, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not all the way there yet, but I'm good enough. So now to start the mission. See, when you can take a full-on explosion when you can take on a full-on explosion like that, if you take the whole blast without dying, then that means your avatar is basically at its max peak. Um, of being strong. Well, not um um not strong to the point where you can fight anybody and beat them up, but strong to the point where you're no longer a wimp. You know, strong, strong to the point where you can take a hit or two, or three or four. Cause see, if you just start fighting or whatnot, right off the bat without building up the strength of your avatar, then you're gonna die right then and there. You're gonna get the crap beat out. Well, one might say you can't die, but you're gonna get the crap beat out of you right then and there, and you're gonna end up in the high-road hospital. And no Zelda is gonna save you either. Yeah, wasn't there some bad guys down here? Some bullies. Yeah. Give me some arrows. I need some. Oh, come on. Come on, I need some arrows. Give me some more. Oh, that's it. All all I wanted, all I wanted was some arrows. You know, okay, maybe I'm trying to rescue a pretty young woman. I just can't believe it was Zelda that killed Link. Well, put him in a coma. Yeah, see, not bad. Not very many people talk about that. And maybe that's because some people don't know. I mean, maybe some people haven't recovered the memories. Maybe some people haven't. Maybe I don't know. I mean, or maybe some people just hasn't bothered to recover all the memories. Or maybe they just don't care. Well, I wanted to find out what happened. In Zelda, it was her fault, basically. I'm gonna cook me some fish while I'm here. Okay, now it's time to try to find a few more bad guys. If the, you should be right over this hill. There they are. Okay, I'm ready. Oh, okay. Oh man. Just, just listen to that rumble. Can you hear it? It's dual shock, baby. Can you hear that rumble? Like I said, that's dual shock. And for me, it's better than the original Switch Pro controller. I would say that it is a step up. It's harder, and it's hard for me to believe that I'm saying that because I am pro Nintendo. I am all about Nintendo. Big time. But when someone comes up with a product that's better than what I had, And what I had was um,
You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end. You must hurry, Link, before it's too late.
I hate these toggle paddles. Can't take them off. Well, hold on. Hello?
Hi, I've called a couple times about the washer, and the numbers that I called, nobody's answering. They're not responding to text messages. I mean, I have to go to work, and I've been here for like 3 hours now, and I need my clothes out of the washer.
Well,
I don't know what to do at this point.
I'm really sorry, ma'am. I'm not in the States right now, so I really can't help you.
Okay, I mean, there's nothing, like, y'all don't have a backup option. There's nothing anybody can do. Like, what if somebody's clothes get stuck? They just have to sit there and, like, wait. That's all me and my kids' clothes.
Well,
There's no way that you can contact this man. I mean, I feel like if somebody's going to run a business, there should be some sort of backup plan, and I'm not trying to be rude by any means, but, I mean,
yes, ma'am, I completely do understand, but like I said, I'm not there in the States right now, and Dennis is the one that's left. He left. He was left responsible for everything, and like I said, that's his personal number, so I really can't. I mean, I really can't do much more than that because I mean, I can tell you that we do run and own the Mega Air building company there in Slidell. You can go there tomorrow if possible and talk with him.
right, but me and my kids need clothes today. I'm supposed to be at work an hour and 3 minutes ago, and
Yes, man. That's what I'm saying. Right now I don't know what to do for you, but I was listing the options. Um, that's
well,
all.
I may have to, like, if I have to unplug this washer and get my clothes out, like, that's going to be an option, because, like, I mean, I'm a single mom, like, we don't have, just
Well,
all
yeah.
kinds of options and waiting till tomorrow. I mean,
Well, yeah, but the only problem is if you unplug it, it'll still stay locked up. The locking mechanism on the washers work on the timing system of the machine, and
yeah, I think somebody needs to, like, be here or be within,
yes,
because
ma'am.
accidents happen, so, all
Um,
right, thank you.
well, yes, ma'am. I hope everything goes all right. Poor woman. There's nothing I can do for her here. Yes, ma'am. I just remembered something that
Okay.
um yes, ma'am. I'm remembering something that um well, I don't know if they still will do it, but in the past when something like this would happen, the customers would contact the police, and the police um would get a hold of Dennis, and because Dennis sees that it's the number of the police, he considers that to be an emergency. So I mean, like I said, I
It's
don't.
kind of it's starting to go down a little bit, so I'm just gonna see what happens within these few minutes, and
Yes,
I'll let you know.
yes, ma'am. But like I said, that's um they used to like I said, they former customers would call the police and tell 'em, but
Well,
my,
it's starting to spin out now by the grace of God. So
yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna see what happens in the next few minutes, and I will let you know.
Okay, yes, ma'am. I
Thank
pray,
you.
pray everything goes your way.
I appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Man. Dennis really needs to get on the ball. Okay, let's see. My, yeah, which team we have a we have quite a few here. No, we don't. Okay, it is almost as though. Oh, yeah. If you don't mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were upon that tower? I heard a voice. I thought I heard a voice. Well, now, a voice, you say. And then you happen to recognize this mysterious voice. I'll answer, And the thing is, and the truth is, if this is your first time playing, if this is your first time playing this game, um, yeah, you didn't recognize the voice because this is the first time that they put in voice actors. You seem to have some work to do as far as earning your trust goes. I suppose that is understandable. Well, of course, you're an old man. I don't know yet. Kanan's channel. Hold on for a second. Kanan's Let's Play. Let's see if we can find it. Because this guy does it good.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes.
No, that's not it. Yeah, I think this might be it.
What's up, guys? Zach Scott here, playing The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for the Nintendo Switch.
No. Zach, no. No, Zach Scott. King. Zelda Breath of the Wild. Let's play. Not Yoda. Where the fuck did you get Yoda from? I hope they didn't cancel the channel. I really don't. I really hope they didn't, because they were funny.
Open your eyes.
No. Canaan.
There's so many of these guys. What the heck?
Here we go.
Okay, this is very scary. Alright. Nice. It's badly damaged. I'm gonna die. I kind of remember this. Maybe. I don't know. Should I take a new picture? Will that help? This is it. Rainbows. Double rainbow. What's up, guys? Zach Scott here, playing The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
No.
Back to Kakariko.
No. It's not him. Fuck. Hey, I did find this song. I did. Yes, There we go. I love this.
So The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild came out in 2017, and everyone was like, "My hills are alive with the sound of music." The game was praised to high heaven, and you couldn't take 2 steps on the internet without getting bombarded with crying fans, feet-kissing articles, raving reviewers, and people being gross for the first few weeks it was out. Words cannot express the amount of hype surrounding this game. People are willing to drop-kick children to experience the new Legend of Zelda, or as some of the gamers say,
the best game of all time.
People were excited to say the least. Originally announced back in 2014 on the Wii U, where everyone's pants dropped straight to the floor, the game was ambitious for Nintendo from the start, trying to make Zelda bigger, better, and more cel-shaded than ever before, to leave its footprint on the 8th console generation. A footprint so big that Nintendo had to delay it like 3 times, causing mass hysteria and prayer circles all around the world. And I'm pretty sure somebody broke a window over it or something. What the hell? So the long wait began, and as the Wii U was proving to be a totally non-controversial, well-selling, universally praised system that everybody knew about, including confused grandmas at GameStop, Nintendo's goals for Breath of the Wild started to change, eventually porting the game to make it the official launch title for the brand new sparkling console on the go, the Switch. Oh, that click never gets old. Lucky day, even painful wait, the game did not disappoint and kicked off the Switch in fun and fancy-free style. And it was also on the Wii U as well. Being a massive change to the more linear Zelda formula, Breath of the Wild was the definition of open world, with a dash of old and 2-ton trucks of new. The game did manage to keep all of the series vibes and introduce the world of Hyrule to the next generation of young gamers by absolutely traumatizing them with the amount of stuff to do. Anyway, while the installment did have its detractors that had some valid points, eventually bringing the high to a more reasonable consensus that wasn't trying to run over people, it didn't stop Breath of the Wild from being top dog of 2017, showing that Nintendo does indeed still got it, and that they very much do know how to reinvent the wheel about 9 times over, to suck your money out through a very, very, very expensive straw. But anyway, if you're new to Breath of the Wild, here are a bunch of tips, tricks, and heads up for people who don't know about this game. So once again, you play as the wide-eyed pretty boy Link, who wakes up from the world's longest, wettest nap in the big, bright land of Hyrule. Soon after your retinas dilate to the blinding sunlight and homeless Santa force feeds tutorial down your throat, you quickly discover you don't exactly remember your past or how you. And it turns out through the game's subtle exposition dump, once upon a time, Link was the trusted knight of Princess Zelda, and alongside Hyrule's forces and 4 champions who piloted massive ancient machines called Divine Beasts, prepared to fight a dark being known as Calamity Ganon, just as their ancestors did, cause gosh dang it, it worked so well last time, but someone lost the instruction manual or something, because despite their excessive preparations, the whole champion crew has a fast one.
Hold on, someone's buzzing me. Oh, it's okay. tunnel vision. Okay, back to
Hold on him. As Ganon possesses all of Hyrule's guardians and divine beasts with his devil jelly or whatever, and low-key kind of wipes out the Best Friends 5 ever team, kills a lot of people, takes over Hyrule Castle, and just spears Ganon gunk all over the place. But by some stretch of a miracle, Zelda survives this with her human punching bag Link and manages to trap Ganon in the castle, but decides to hide Link in a freezer to save him for later to finish the job someday. You know, when he's not a walking piece of jerky. So here you are in Hyrule 100 years later. Ganon is still sealed in the castle, has control over the divine beasts and guardians, and you still a fresh as heck snack. So it's all up to Link to gather as much strength as possible to take back control of the divine beast, reunite with old friends, and defeat Calamity Ganon to free Princess Zelda and bring peace back to Hyrule. Cause if you don't, the loud voices in your head are gonna keep bugging you about it.
Link.
Boy, what you staring at? Get your ass up and go do something. I did not wait 500 years for you to stare at the camera. Legolas looking at...
But along the way, you'll meet ghost dads, well-meaning death machines, monks, extreme sliding, aggressive rocks, climate change, the color blue. Oh, clarity and clear. Yes, 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 yes. Physics, selfies, sick beats. Real love, major tests of murder. Echo, yeah. Real woman hours, beach trigger, sugar daddies, reverse cougars, stressful music, delicious nutritious sand, beefy boys, Vape Nation, professional vegans. Rasco the ladies man, animal cruelty, falling, dying, crying, and becoming one with nature. So if you're new to Zelda games, they all kind of follow the same formula with some variety factors. Link is the hero, someone's the bad guy, the world needs saving, and Zelda just be out here craving some good old love and support with everything else in between. And Breath of the Wild brings back this cut and dry type of tale with new charm, tons of references, epic scale, heartfelt moments, and lots of personality. Cause now, through the power of voice acting, everyone can scream about their feelings without having Link talk back.
It's just asinine.
Charity Bell said,
Okay,
I saw you at
now the
Chinese
story may be a
buffet. Now,
slight departure from the Zelda norm, but it gets the job done while adding to the pre-existing messy dumpster fire Zelda lore that apparently is a thing that I recently found out about thanks to the Buns Research Division. You're doing an amazing job, guys! But seriously, the lore is a cluster. The more you know. But the main story is just the tip of this massive color-saturated iceberg. Since Breath of the Wild is an open-world adventure, the story details are in every corner of the game. From how the Guardians are powered by the tears of children and raspberry slushies, to the ways of the Grudo, who don't need no man or fatty carbohydrates, which is an excellent lifestyle video series, by the way, would recommend it. But the story is more specifically hidden in the memories, because most of the interesting stuff is all the events leading up to the actual game's plot, you know, before your friends got murdered and you were thrown into an ultra-light pressure cooker. Throughout your journey in Hyrule, there are certain areas that will set up Link's war flashback, showcasing you a glimpse of his forgotten past. These are normally filled with more character interactions, event history, dramatic tension, excessive flirting, and too far back! But I encourage you to go out and look for the memories to help give you more context to the world. Wait to your journey and pain for your little sad boy heart, because everyone you ever loved was taken from you in war and despair, making you have to deal with the aftermath by yourself while suffering from amnesia, and not even that fully relieves you from the damage that will forever be stained on your heart from the amount of loss you have experienced. So yeah, the memories are kind of worth it, go get them. But the story is really what you make of it, since all the details are optional. If you want your magical, fun Zelda adventure plot, all you gotta do is lift up your big boy trousers and go get it. Because Hyrule is full of people to meet, places to go, and crazy ladies who want to smell those luscious locks. But if you just want to tune out and roleplay as some psychopathic, mute, tiny blonde man of destruction who blows up goats and eats bees on a quest to become the most powerful being in the universe by engulfing the land in hellfire, then have fun, go for it. But no matter how you choose to engage the story, Breath of the Wild is simple but interesting, with a whole lot of Hyrule vibes to go around. Oh my god, wow. What a Mr. Mans. I could buy a girl a drink first. Wow. quite the specimen, I guess. I feel like everything's gonna be okay. I want that fish to fuck. So let's break down what you'll be doing in Breath of the Wild and how you're gonna beat Ganon to death with a spoon. So as I said, the game is a massive open world experience, and that's massive with a capital big. And once you do all of the whimsical, dramatic looking off to the distance, bullcrap, you'll quickly learn the rules of the land through the tutorial, as you are tasked with completing 4 shrines and proving your worth so you can glide your way off this hell zone to the open world freedom down below. So the game does a decent job of explaining the basics in a tough love, kick in the face, frozen toes fashion, but once you get the glider, the real game begins. Now real talk, you can do whatever the heck you want. It's an open world game, have fun, be yourself, bathe in the sun, cut the grass for all I care, I don't know, just be free. But point blank, your one and only mandatory task to actually beat the game is to just waltz up to Hyrule Castle, you know, that thing, get to the top and defeat Ganon, and then bada bing, bada boom, cue the credits so you switch out the window, we're done here, that's it, game's done, back to GameStop for the start credits, ta-da! There is absolutely nothing at all stopping you from going straight to the final fight after the tutorial. Except the little tiny fact that Link is mega twink material and is as fragile as my self-esteem, meaning you will most likely get obliterated the second you make eye contact with the castle. So what is the poor gamer to do? Procrastinate. Basically, your real goal is to explore, get better gear, get more powerful, do some missions, beat some enemies, solve some puzzles, get a helping hand, gain some self-confidence, and
Oh shit, I'm not ready, I'm not ready, I'm not ready.
Big open world with lots to do, but if we are talking bare basics to help take out Ganon, there are 3 main things that will make up the bulk of your journey and your inevitable fight a little easier. So first things first, in this massive open world game, actually seeing the open world is kind of ideal. So throughout Hyrule are large towers sponsored by Ubisoft that need to be activated at the top in order to expose a chunk of the map. So you can see paths, area names, location zones, and Hello? The point is, if you see an orange tower in the distance, climbing the top and slamming that power on button ain't a bad idea, because you'll be needing them to navigate Hyrule properly. You don't need to activate them in any particular order, so just pick a direction, keep your eyes peeled, and get ready to see a whole new world. Now, don't think anything in Breath of the Wild comes easy and you can just climb these suckers with your pinkies out, because sometimes towers can be guarded by the environment or enemies or both, because screw you, and you'll need to figure out a way to get to the top safely. Very safely. And this is one of the many situations you will utilize the official Breath of the Wild philosophy, shut up, Dad, I do what I want.
What did you say?
Look, this game tells you the rules, gives you the tools, and then it's a free-for-all. It will tell you what to do, not how to do it. There are no bad ideas, only ideas that can go terribly wrong. You understand that mindset, and nothing can stand in your way. Now be quiet, because I need to focus. Now, I'll get to all the details and bells and whistles and secret Link's keeps in his hair, but just know, the only thing limiting you in this game are the physics and Link's bones, and even those can bend like a rubber ruler. But no matter which way you start your journey, rather be neck deep in what I hope is fudge or off chasing the beautiful wonders in the horizon, the one thing that you'll inevitably come across are shrines, aka trials. It's a different kind of trial, guys. Shut it down! Shut it down! Okay, so there are a ton of shrines throughout Hyrule, all with different handcrafted interior designs and unique names so you know which ones are which, like Rusty Oatmeal, Sexy Sinner, Hasty Cankles, and Real Delish, to name a few. Some easy to find, some not so easy to find, some are only accessible through missions, and some can see you, but you can't see it. But they're just kind of everywhere. And the best way to find a shrine when walking around is to simply listen to your shrine radar beeper and just go in the direction the signal is strongest, and eventually you'll find what you're looking for. Now, you should know that the beeper likes to keep it vague and won't tell you if the shrine is above or below you, so keep that in mind if you're having trouble, but by God, it will let you know if you're close. Trust me, it will let you know. But shrines are the key to increasing your health, hearts, and stamina by receiving spirit orbs at the end of the trials. So, love them or hate them, but you'll need to find that neon orange goodness, baby. Yeah, it's the good stuff. Woo! But seriously, honestly, because there are so many shrines and I'm stupid, I can't go into details on how to solve all of them. That's what the internet's for if you need some hand-holding, kids. But there are basically 3 types you'll come across, and you won't really know what kind it is until you walk into one, so you can be disappointed from the inside. The first and most common are room puzzles. Now, these can range from all sorts of things, from pulling the right levers, putting stuff in the right place, platforming that stresses me out because I'm afraid of heights, I'm not really sure, connect the dots, setting things on fire, expensive oversized pinball, and these dumb piece of awful eating storm of dumpster motion crap trials. It's a fun game, I promise. Now, the catch is, most shrines will require the use of your Sheikah Slate, your bulletproof 4K explosive magic icy hot time freezing iPad with full GPS capabilities. Available now for only $89.99. But you got a magnet that can move around all metals, a popsicle that can create several ice blocks in water, a wizard stopwatch that freezes stuff for a limited time on any object, 2 types of remote bombs that I always forget how to set off until it's right next to me, and last but not least, a camera for all your snapping needs. But the slate is what you'll be using to solve not just the trials, but any problem standing in your way, in or outside of shrines, like these trees blocking my view. But again, remember the Breath of the Wild golden rule. There are no bad ideas. All these types of shrines want you to do is reach the end with a funky boot is and get your goodie bag. If you manage to find a way to launch yourself over the puzzle with nothing but a banana, the shaman man don't care either way. So show him your moves and get creative. Now, the second type of shrines are basically the same as the puzzle ones, except the puzzle is just getting into the shrine. Not what I meant! But these ones are normally hidden in the environment or require some gimmick to make their fat heads pop out of the ground, ranging from breaking into a mountain, falling up those basins, reenacting Man vs. Wild, or my personal manifested hell, the giant stone mazes that make me poop my pants because I am never getting out of here! Dear Diary, Day 34. The walls are closing in. Every day gets grimmer, and I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do next. All my rations are gone, and all I have left are 2 salt rocks that keep attracting hungry deer, and I'm honestly not really sure where they're coming from. But I can't get out no matter how much I try. Whoever finds this, tell Deborah I love her. Tell her those milkshakes are the best I ever had. I'm going to die here. It's all over. It's hopeless. Oh, come on! Now, these shrines can often be associated with missions of all types, so don't be shy and start hitting up any hot mamas with red icons nearby to get the missions. Third and last shrines are the Test of Strength, where Link has to duke it out with a walking toaster without peeing his pants, and that's basically it. Now, these fights can range from minor to major, and it's pretty obvious when you're out of your league, because you'll just keel over and die from one hit of its delicious toasty power. But don't worry, if you don't feel like finishing any shrine, whether it be a puzzle or combat trial, then you don't have to. Just scoot your way back up the elevator at any time, go outside, snuggle into a hotel so you can cry in your bed like the little coward you are! So yeah, explore around, activate towers, complete shrines, do some missions, run around naked in the rain, and be yourself and have fun. That's all fine and good. But the biggest thing that'll help you take out Big Dark and Ugly here is freeing the 4 divine beasts throughout Hyrule that can make Ganon weaker in the final fight with their holy beams of the Lord. The Divine Beasts are a combination of exploration, trials, puzzles, and a swift kick in the mouth. This is the one mission or missions the game ain't gonna be too subtle about, because it's major story heavy, so it's really hard to miss. But each Divine Beast are located in each major region of Hyrule. You got mandatory Waterworld with your boyfriend, Hot Times in Devilland, it's beginning to look like hypothermia, and that one Star Wars planet I can't pronounce. Now, the beasts can be completed in any order you want, but who cares what you want, because my recommended order is obviously much better than your stupid order, alright? So please follow this cool winky winky wonk wonk, all good in the hood, alright? Please don't talk back, shut up. But regardless of which order you do, your goal is to just defeat the Ganon goo that possesses each beast. But it's always a 4-step process. Locate the beast in the region by talking to the head honchos in the town. Do something over the top, extra, and sexy to infiltrate the giant animal cracker. Once inside, activate the terminals by solving some elaborate puzzle no one asked for or wanted. Then just 1v1 the special prize hidden inside. And bam! The Divine Beast is free. You cry over a dead person, you get some cool stuff, and then you move on to the next one. Oh, happy day. Kinda gave you the condensed version, but these are hands down the biggest missions the game has to offer, so of course you should do them. But it really is just a small fraction of the wild. Oh my, who let the burn in here?
Oh, yeah, sorry, boss.
Okay, moving on. Lord God, there's a lot to do in this game. I love the game at all, but you can clear out monster outposts, work in the mines, ride some seals, play with blue fire, invest in exciting new real estate opportunities, matchmake awkward people, enjoy the wildlife, stare at a fire thinking about the incident, talk to a guy named Spinach, check out the mystery melons, get your SSX on. Oh, I can't see shit. Find a dude's fish wife, eavesdrop on chicks to access the black market, take some beauty shots, and challenge people to go fast. The fun never ends, y'all. But you want to do missions? Go start talking to people. You want to find shrines? Go look at a place you haven't been. You want to conquer your fear of heights? Close enough. Just explore and do whatever interests you. Big, small, or just chill. So chill. Gosh, this game's pretty. Now, if you want to prioritize certain missions because you're anal or all this exploring gives you anxiety, then you can always check the menu for quest markers, quest types, and quest details/information. You got main quest, side quest, Johnny quest, and shrine quest. And if your markers aren't telling you directly where to go, the quest information will always give you a general hint on what to do and where. Although it can be a tad vague. But if you want some quest suggestions, because of course you do, here are a list of some quality missions that every good gamer should do if they know what's good for them. So just go out there and do something, guys, because there is just God, there's just so much. I'm so tired. It just keeps going. Just look at all that. Oh boy. You know, can you believe that a cartridge that tastes like expired earwax can pack this much punch? Because I sure as hell can't. You know, it really makes you wonder what Nintendo is also capable of with their little line of nuclear-powered tablets or whatever the heck they shoved in these things. You know what? I don't even have a joke here. Yeah, this no joke. I know you're expecting some like, or you know, something stupid like that, but I'm just kind of in awe that all this can be played on something that I can shove in my pants. Like, can you shove a PS4 in your pants? I tried, but like, it doesn't feel the same. I mean, you probably can if you have enough stretch going on, but that's not the point. It's just, gosh dang, the Switch is a nifty little thing, and I never thought I'd say that in a video, but there you go. You got it out of me. Bun seal of approval, y'all. You know, it's kind of a fun fact about me, but this is the first Nintendo console I've ever owned because I was fed on Sony milk my entire life, so I ain't got no nostalgia strings on me or whatever, man, because I'm a free thinker. I don't know. I don't have an allegiance to these people. I can barely name 4 Pokemon, and I don't know why everyone suddenly cares about this Luigi guy. But look at me now. Now I'm shilling for a system that I honestly thought was going to crash and burn in the beginning. You know, that's a little big chunk of humble pie, but, you know, the world just be like that, I guess. I don't know. Food for thought. Moving on. Now, Breath of the Wild is a very hands-on kind of game, and because there are endless solutions to mission shrines and taking on angry glow sticks, knowing how to utilize your body is what really makes the magic possible. It's magic, you know. Never believe it's not. Okay, but for reals, gameplay-wise, Link's got a lot of his sleeves. He got all the basics down. He can run, jump, block, and hit things. What can I say? That guy's a full-functioning Chad. Of course, one thing that allows Link to traverse Hyrule is his ability to latch onto any surface like a big, beautiful, buff suction cup. You can climb any surface outside of Trials, so get ready to get close and personal with the mountains, because you're going to be climbing a lot. The catch is that Link is bound to the mercy of the holy, omnipresent stamina wheel that looms over your shoulder. Now, this thing ain't playing around, and it means business because it's kind of important. Because if this thing runs out when climbing, you're gonna go bald from all the friction on the way down. Just do not let the stamina wheel run out, guys, in any situation. Even while running, just give the thing a break when you can, because watching Link hyperventilate makes you want to take a nap. It's awful. God, get this guy an inhaler. But you gotta pick your battles wisely when it comes to long climbs. So try to cheese the little wall divots where Link can stand for a little bit so you can recover your stamina. And pray to God the game forgets what the word vertical means. Oh boy! Now, once you complete the main tutorial, Link will be able to use his glider anytime he's in the air, rather it be in battle, closing target distance, or just hanging around. But the glider also uses your stamina wheel, so always be mindful of your use and how far you need to go, because if you misjudge that crap, suddenly you'll find your little feet dangling over an endless chasm of freshly cooked regretti, because fall damage is very much a thing, and it's time to panic! The green ring of fate also affects swimming, and it don't matter how close you are to the shore, if you run out of stamina in water, you'll be the first hyena to drown in a puddle, and it's going to be really embarrassing. So try not to stay in water for too long, okay, kiddo? Where's that coming from? Hello? It's getting closer. Why is it getting louder? Are you worried? Help! The base jumping around the place is boring. Who cares? You're not going to spelunky Ganon into the ground, that's for sure. Nah, the fighting is what people crave, and Hyrule is full of enemies and monsters to take on. From pig trolls, goblin unicorns, thick rockmen, spicy boobs, twinkly toes, obese narcoleptics, and red spandex men who pop out of thin air ready to tell you the good news. Everybody want to munch on those boyish buns. Now, you'll be fighting a lot, and the combat is good old-fashioned walk up to the thing and hit it until it dies. A message brought to you by Nintendo. You'll do it, and you'll like it. Real talk, though. Lord knows there's like 20 ways to kill something. I don't judge. If you want to play it safe or body slam dudes with your forehead or have Big Tony take them out, do what you want. But just remember that in this world, it's kill or...
Whoa, Big Tony.
Everybody want to munch on those boyish buns. Now, you'll be fighting a lot, and the combat is good old-fashioned walk up to the thing and hit it until it dies. A message brought to you by Nintendo. You'll do it, and you'll like it. Real talk, though. Lord knows there's like 20 ways to kill something. I don't judge. If you want to play it safe or body slam dudes with your forehead or have Big Tony take them out, do what you want. But just remember that in this world, it's kill or be killed. Just peace out when you don't feel like it. That's always an option, too. But if you want to look cool and have a fighting chance against some tougher enemies, then you should really learn how to parry and flurry rush. Now, parrying and flurry rush are two separate things that require the same kind of bold and brash timing. Parrying is rather straightforward. If Link is holding his shield up, then you just need to swing it right as the enemy makes contact with his attack. And if you do it right, the enemy will be so stunned by your snappy reflexes and good looks hidden behind your shield that he will fall over in pure awe. Now, this can be used in more ways than you think, so try not to go full Rambo all the time, as it can be much better to wait and reverse the pain with some attacks. Holy! Now, Flurry Rush is a little more saucy. All you gotta do is stand in front of the enemy like an idiot, wait for it to swing at your perfectly symmetrical face, then quickly jump backwards or to the side at the last second. Then burn your fingers through the Y button so you can enter the Matrix and break the space-time continuum. Wow. But seriously, this is a very useful move in any fight, so get patient and get used to the timing to give them the old razzle-dazzle. Now, if this all sounds too fancy for you, then the most basic way to rip it up is to just hold down the attack button and let Link spaz out until everything is pureed. Warning though, you are very vulnerable while doing this around enemies if you ain't careful, but boy, can it get some poppin' results. On top of normal melee stuff, you'll also be able to shoot arrows, which you can find all around Hyrule. They come in a lovely assortment of colors with special abilities, and they really should be abused as much as possible because... yeah, arrows are pretty good. But for reals, arrows are very useful, and the one thing that you'll be using a lot is Link's knockoff Witch Time ability with less purple. Much better. But whenever you're in mid-air, if you aim your bow, time will slow down so you can aim better, shoot faster, and unlock your right belly button. It's going to come in handy a lot, y'all, and it is used for many of the main missions. But one warning, though, is that it does eat up your stamina wheel as well. But even with no juice, you can still glide for a split second once to break your fall. So use it wisely, and make sure you don't do it too high up so you don't fall out of the sky like a limp noodle.
Oh, this my shit. All the girls start to feel like this. Hypnotizing around that jet, so it's not just gonna happen like.
Now, all the basic stuff Link can do you'll have from the get-go, but the big game-changer abilities are powers you can receive by completing the Divine Beast missions. Wink, wink, wonk, wonk, the reason for my list, y'all. Each Divine Beast offers a special ability that just makes the game easier. You got Pure Lesbian Energy, Big Baby's Boo-Boo Band-Aid, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, and my personal favorite, the Revali Wail of the Gale. So if you're tired of hiding behind a dinner plate, being kicked around, dragging your thunder thighs through the mud, or just being straight up murdered, the Divine Beast power should solve your problems. Now, these abilities get put on cooldown when they get used up, so activate your almonds with caution, guys, and try to only use them when you really need them. But you can't teach a fish a fisherman or whatever, because using your abilities creatively is what will get you far, and not just taking pot shots at everything with your stockpile of explosive arrows, which is a totally valid playstyle, I don't judge. But you'll be using your Sheikah Slate in battle, combining gliding with plunging attacks, climbing monsters to reach their weak points, stunning dudes with bombs, weaponizing the environment, being able to think outside of the violent carnage box so you can make your true love proud. Yeah, I got absolutely nothing for you guys. This is just a picture of my cat. Isn't he cute? Of course, success does come with some trial and error, because in a world with endless possibilities filled with rainbows and sunshine, many of those possibilities can make you dead. So something that is bound to happen a few times is dying, to the point where you'll think you're missing something important, or you're just really bad at the game, or your mom did lie to you about being special, gifted, and above everybody else because you're her #1 gamer. It's fine. But in a game where you can launch yourself into the sun with your feelings, and Link can be snapped in half over my non-existent kneecaps, dying is all part of the learning process. It is normal, so don't worry. The game's got tons of checkpoints and autosaves all the time, so they are simple slaps on the wrist if anything, but you're gonna be seeing this a lot, so just be ready, because it's gonna happen. Oh, you bet your sweet baby, it's gonna happen. Moving on, though. Look, if you want to go from twink to twunk, you gotta understand one thing. Breath of the Wild doesn't have experience points, no skill trees, no pie chart fluff, no nothing. Get your mind out of the RPG gutter, kiddos, because this is the real world. Link doesn't have a level, Link has capitalism. You want to increase your health and stamina? You need to go collect spirit orbs from the shrines and offer them to the Blessed Rock Mothers. You want to be on fleek with the armor that slaps back? Go find it. You want to beat people into submission with a neon sport? Go take someone else's. You explore, you find stuff, you become God. But seriously, even if you know the sweet moves where you contort your body into a killer pretzel, if you don't have good gear, then you'll be in a world of hurt and poverty, you smelly loser. Now, everything in Hyrule is up for the taking. Sticks, rocks, crabs, but weapons, bows, and shields are a mega priority when you're scanning the land. Now, there's a lot of weapon variety. You got halberds, curved swords, guardian shields, lightning rods, and people's arms, you know, the normal stuff. But some of them can have different element effects and attack patterns. Like bigger weapons swing slower but hit harder, knocking enemies around, and ice-infused weapons freeze dudes for a limited time so you can get a few licks in. Single-handed weapons hit faster and do less damage, but free up a hand for a shield. And fire weapons set things on fire, etc., etc., etc. I'm not really sure why I'm saying this. All this stuff is self-explanatory. I'm pretty sure you'll know what these do, so we're moving on. Now, bows are a little more simple. Some can shoot multiple arrows at once, some just look cool, and others zoom in real close to get up in there. But bows and arrows are just as important as melee weapons, since they are crucial to some fights and puzzles. And while you can find the different arrow types around Hyrule, shockingly, they all don't grow on trees, and you'll run out fast. So when you get the chance and you got that coin, always be checking out stores and merchants to fill up on any type of arrow they got, but do not rely on all of them to have weapons, bows, and shields, because they are under some tough Hyrule seller regulations with a few exceptions. But everything besides arrows are best found in the wild, so keep that in mind. Now, there are some baby numbers involved with weapons and gear, but the rule is basically the bigger the number, the better. The catch is you can't get cozy or attached to anything in this game, and I would say stick to most feel comfortable. It'll always be there for you in the loneliest of nights. No, Hyrule's metal is part steel, part styrofoam, and because of that, everything breaks, as in broken, as in unusable, as in shatters before your very eyes. Stuff breaks fast, too. The durability ranges from Pringle to Buff Pringle, so I can't say get comfy with a weapon type because you really can't. While you'll find weapons about every 5 feet, you'll lose them about every 3. And it really gets fun when you run out of weapons and shields in a fight because your sword bursts into dust at the last second. Ha-ha! The only weapon in the game that doesn't technically break is the Master Sword, which you can't even get without making it into the center of the Lost Woods, which is a headache to say the least, along with having 13 heart containers in a kiss from your mother. And even this thing runs out of juice when you use it too much, turning into a glorified toothpick for a little bit, so all that hype around getting it is a little misguided. I digress, though. It's just best to hoard as many weapons as you can and try to keep the better ones for bigger fights, even if they suck, because this is better than this. Now, a big thing to note is that you do have limited spaces for weapons, shields, and bows. You can't be hauling a Walmart with you after all, but you can expand it by completing various cult rituals to please the leaf gods on high. All hail, hail! And I'm being serious, y'all. Throughout Hyrule are little things that you can do to receive Korok seeds, and I'm being vague because they really can be anything, ranging from hitting all the targets, putting stuff back where it belongs, or just falling off a cliff and hey there! But the seeds are supposed to be given to Chungo over here, who does the sacred hokey pokey, and with the proper positioning of the moon and the sun, combines their power and expands the weapon inventory of your choice. Okay, not exactly a blood sacrifice, but there are a total of 900 seeds, as in 900 random tasks ready to piss off every completionist alive. They're just kind of everywhere and hiding in plain sight. There are no missions for them, no markers, no map symbols, no nothing. The only indicator you'll ever get from some of them are these cryptic things hanging around, and who knows what they really want, the little demonic pieces of... Oh, dear God, David, stop it! But if you see anything out of place or uneven or begging to get hit, it's probably a Korok poo, seed. Also rocks. They really like being under rocks for some reason.
10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck.
But who cares about weapons? The game is called Breath of the Wild, after all, not Breath of the Beatdown.
Breath of the Beatdown. Nintendo Switchに来る2020年.
Because it's really not just enemies you'll be dealing with, but rather with your very survival in this harsh, dangerous, unforgiving, beautiful, tranquil, cleansing land. Hard to believe, but fashion is survival rule number 1 around here, because Hyrule is a big place with lots of freezing, boiling, sand-blasting, dry climate that does wonders for your skin, and nothing else. But Link is a soft-bodied little man who is very receptive to extreme temperatures, and if you're not properly clothed, when this meter starts crying for help, then your health will start to dwindle down, and your toes will suffer. Not to mention the fashion police don't tolerate slacking, y'all. So it is very important to dress for success by getting clothes that will protect you against the icy hot hell, and help confuse everybody who plays this game, because, oh my God, who is that?
Yeah, weird. What?
Now, the most straightforward way to get the outfits you need is to just go to villages in the harsh climate areas and buy them, even if it's from creepy men on roofs. And voila, capitalism wins again. Now, of course, some of you smart people may be thinking, wait, if the clothes that I need to get through certain areas with all my limbs attached are in those areas, how do I survive getting through them in the first place? And ding, 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 this is the golden question, because the only thing more powerful than explosive lava, deadly blizzards, and baking burning sunlight is shoving food right up your ass. So again, the more stuff you have, the better off you will be. And this extends to foods and goodies, which are the key to staying alive while fighting off dudes, Mother Nature, and gravity. Hyrule is a massive salad bowl filled with food for the taking. You got stuff like carrots, fruits, nuts, peppers, mushrooms, grains, and apples. Lots and lots of apples. There's also an assortment of proteins, but in order to get those, you'll need to come to terms with the food chain and take out cute, harmless little animals in the wild. But don't feel bad about it, because the game does like to make their deaths adorably comedic to reduce the guilt factor. See, there you go. No harm, no foul. Oh, okay. Let's put the music going on here. It's getting a little tense. Please, can you ease up a little bit? Please, y'all. I'm fragile. Okay, it's a go. What do you want me? Please stop. God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, well, if you're not feeling very hungry, you always got insects or monster parts, which you can collect from enemies who will just blow up with an assortment of stuff whenever you defeat them. Stews on, baby! But you really can't have enough stuff, so whenever you can, let the circles guide your way, since those will help show you some of the more concealed items that you can pick up in the terrain. Now, all foods can be eaten individually for baby health and other effects, but it's best to get your little Chef Boyardee on and flex those cooking mama skills by taking the time to cook at fireplaces to create meals, which can give you a lot more health, along with buffs, ailment protection, stamina, and raw animal magnetism. You can also combine monster parts and insects in the same way to create elixirs for similar effects, but those don't look as good, and my fat ass has priorities. But just know that everything in this game can be used. Now, there are a ton of recipes that I don't know and you won't remember, so links down below to get the meals that matter, and to give Link something he can really sing about. Now, as long as you don't mix foods with elixir ingredients, which creates an abomination, then throwing random stuff in the pot can get you pretty far. Usually any ingredient with a meat ain't a bad place to start, but just pick out what looks good to you and hope for the best. Of course, you'll never truly be playing the guessing game with anything, since you can see what properties each item has in the menu. And whenever you pick up something you've never had before, you'll get a quick summary of your new item, so you'll know what you're working with immediately. Well, that's something else. Now, if you don't want to do all the fancy schmancy stirring with the spices cooking in order to survive, then there is no shame in being old-fashioned by hoarding as many apples as possible and popping those suckers like Tic Tacs and taking damage like a champ while being on fire. Apples are everywhere, and they see everything. But you can never have enough. And a gift from me to you, here is the location of my special apple picking spot where you just blow up all the trees and make the sky rain red with the manna of the gods. But even with all the hearty beats in the world, at the end of the day, it's money, aka rupees, that will get you what you want. Or as my dyslexic stupid brain likes to call them ruples, We like to have fun here. Now, rubles are used for everything. Food, armor, arrows, inns, a good time, and even necessary for some missions. Rubles can be laying around in Hyrule, but they're not that common. Occasionally they will be dropped by enemies or in chests, but the chests normally contain more interesting things, if you know what I mean. Just kidding, never mind. But the best way to get cash is to just sell stuff at merchants. Of course, hard to sell is an issue since items are necessary for other things, but stuff like gemstones and cheap monster parts can be found constantly and can be sold for a good price. The catch is not to go all in with just one thing, so always keep some stuff left over in your inventory just in case. But if you take the time to go farm valuable items, you'll be swimming in that bling bling in no time. Alrighty, it's a big game, y'all. So now is the part of the video where structure is thrown out the window, because I'm gonna just talk about some of the extra things Breath of the Wild has shoved up its massive gaping holes. So one thing you big boy gamers will never have to worry about is running out of things to fight because of a spooky thing called blood moons. So when the game thinks you've played enough or you've killed a lot or doesn't want you to feel like you've made any progress, it will reset all of the enemies you have defeated. Like we're talking gangs, bosses, and guardians. Basically anything that isn't a part of the main story. Yep, that stuff comes right back where it was. This also includes the test of strength trial enemies, so just an FYI for all you Giga Brain types out there who remember where these are. But you'll know a blood moon has happened because you won't be able to not see it happening and all that's terrifying, awful, maroon, attention-seeking horror. I would just be like that sometimes, but it's not all bad. You'll be able to fight dudes again for their item drop, so yeehaw for capitalism or whatever. I swear to God, guys, you can't keep doing that every time you say the word capital. Hey, knock it off, turn it off. Come here, give me that damn good, you little piece of shit. But another way of getting some cool goods are hitting up the research centers, both here and here. These guys' talking trash can create spiffy Guardian armor and gear in exchange for Guardian parts, and these guys will upgrade your Sheikah Slate abilities so you can freeze longer, bomb harder, and find what you're looking for. These aren't necessary, of course, but they are very worth it, so you better do it. Now, if you really want to go all out with upgrades and gear, then keep your eyes peeled for these beefy flower pods around Hyrule. You'll be asked to pay a price for each one you unlock, but trust me, it'll be worth it for the wonders inside. Take me home, mama! So the fairy pods can be expensive to open up, but if you got a lot of monster parts or gems, you can give them your stuff to upgrade your armor to make some bulletproof pants or whatever. So if you're tired of dropping dead from being poked, these are the ladies you want to hit up. Of course, there are only a handful in Hyrule, so be sure to mark your map when you find one so you can make your way back to these beauties. But what's the point of good gear if you got nothing to use it on? And don't worry, because if you're craving something big and brawly, then Lynels, Moldugas, and Dragons got you covered. Okay, now Lynels are good old-fashioned boss fights that can be found in specific areas around Hyrule. But what makes these guys different from the other boss-like dudes is that they ain't playing around. They tough, they mean, they have great hair, and they got range, baby. They do drop some really great stuff, but you better be prepared to get smacked around a little bit, since the best way to get their stuff is to just get good. Yep, we're bringing this back. I don't know what to tell you. Hit the thing, don't die, good luck. Now, the Moldugas are another boss type that are a little special, strictly because I think they're cool, and for the fact that they are only found in the desert. Once again, standard boss fight, they drop cool stuff, get ready to hit things, and use your arrows to stun them. But just be very, very careful with staying on the ground for too long. You touch my toes, I hate it! And last but not least are the magical, humble, really bright, super hard to miss dragons. Okay, so you're conditioned throughout the whole game that you can take on anything, you puny, tiny little man, but not these. They are eye candy and they should stay that way. Now, there are 3 dragons in Hyrule, and they are just meant to farm certain items, so sorry to burst your bubbles, y'all, but no, you cannot kamikaze these guys out of the sky. But if you are looking to get a piece of them, just use your glider to catch their drifts and start shooting away to get their goods. Now, you're going to be ping-ponging all around Hyrule to see everything, and what better way to see the world
than in your brand new horse? With stylish upholstery, 1 whole horsepower, and grass-fed fuel, these hooves of luxury got everything. After all, the pioneers used to ride these babies for miles. So come on down and get yourself a fresh new cup of fun.
Yeah, but for reals, you can ride horses in this game, like any wild horse out in the open. Alright, weird looking horse, but you do you. Now, honestly, flying around is kind of